We have a $32.64 donation from Shotgun Ninja, who says, "Hey, Shotgun Ninja here, shouting out to all the runners and viewers from the great state of Wisconsin. Putting $32.64 towards a purple shovel knight for my lovely girlfriend, Sydney. It's her favorite color. Both of us had grandparents die of cancer, and my mother is an MRI tech at a cancer hospital in Illinois, saving lives every day. To everyone who has donated, bought T-shirts, or paid for the Humble Bundle, you are all the man." We have a $200 donation from Dr. Ill, who simply says, "Props." Thank you for the donation. At this point, I'd like to let everybody know that this event, Games Done Quick, is a Games Done Quick event held every year in January featuring members of the Speed Demos Archive and Speedrun's live communities. SEA proudly hosts speedruns over 1,000 games with forums containing speedrunning planning and marathon discussions. SEA welcomes gamers old and new alike. You can follow them at Twitter at SDA Speedruns and visit the website at speeddemosarchive.com. SRL is the best site to race video games online against other players of all skill levels. They're also hosting a short series of races starting on January 17th titled Get Yourself Speedrunning. You can go to their front page at speedrunslive.com for more information and to watch a variety of speedrun streams. For more information about Games Done Quick, you can follow at Games Done Quick at Twitter and see information about the event at gamesdonequick.com. I'd also like to remind everybody that if you subscribe to Games Done Quick on Twitch, all $4.99 will go to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We have a $50 donation from Azel Jazzle, who says, "If Dram can beat Kaizo Mario, we can beat cancer."
Hi, May. That's loud.
Yeah.
Is OOT blindfolded met yet? Okay. I have the. Oh, hello.
We think we're using all the mics.
I believe so.
Yes, there's a fifth one.
Does mine work? I think it works.
How many mics are there?
Oh, no, it's this one.
All right, we have a $50 donation from Brian Redis, who says, "Metroid Fusion is my favorite game. I want to make sure the animals make it. Save them all."
One might have broken.
And then,
I'm not sure.
one of them looks like they're not connected.
We have a $44 donation from Professor NES, who says, "Gentleman's agreement on IRC. $2 for each death in Kaizo.
So, yeah,
Kaizo.
I guess
GG,
there's-
man. GG."
I think one of them is just an extender. Yeah.
We have a $25 donation from Chris Tallman, who says, "After 24 years without having cancer hit my family, lost my grandmother to cancer this year. Been enjoying what I can watch, and I've been busy working. But hey, more money to donate with. Keep it up, and as always, save the animals." I'm sorry for your loss. We have a $20 donation from Entropy3, who says, "It never ceases to amaze how speedrunners keep finding new tricks for beating old games. Hopefully, some of this money will help come with new tricks for beating old diseases. Keep up the good work." Hype! Before we start the run, could I have a roll call, please?
I'm EmoArbiter. I'm the runner.
I'm MTI. I ran this 2 years ago.
I'm Jorvitz. I'm just here for commentary.
Toodles.
And I'm Bismuth.
Yeah, time doesn't start until my first input after the cutscene. Go ahead. So yeah, the timer hasn't started yet because that's just how the community decided it. This is New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It was a really popular casual game for its multiplayer. And so the basic plot of this game is it's Peach's birthday. She gets kidnapped again by Bowser. And Mario, Luigi, and the yellow and blue Toads have to go save her. So the basic of this run is I get the propeller in the first level and I don't lose it until World 8. I cannot get hit. To the point where if I do get hit, it's actually faster to go back to the first level, get another propeller, than it is to just keep going. Okay, so time's about to start. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is 1-1. I'm going to get the propeller here that I'll carry to World 8. And the basics of movement for this game is I'm going to slide down as many hills as I can. There are some hills where it's actually not good for me to slide down. So there I missed a jump to get up here faster. And that's the propeller I'm going to keep through World 8, or up to World 8. So it's faster to jump on hills, or jump up hills, as well as slide down them.
So for the flagpoles in this game, you can grab anywhere except for the top in order to maintain maximum speed. So if you grab the top, it's actually slower, unlike Super Mario Bros. 1, which I guess it actually makes sense for once.
So the beginning of 1-2 actually has one of the slopes I don't slide down. It ends up being faster for me to just jump over the Goombas and into the pipe than it is to slide down. And this is also the only level in the run that has rotating platforms. I'll rotate them to point downward, so it's like I'm running down a hill. I actually can't slide down them. And this level also has the first star in the run. Stars make you move significantly faster, and you kill any enemy you touch.
You mind if I read off a few donations?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. We have a $25 donation from Lee Stewart, who says, "Hey Nick, the EmoArbiter. Good luck on making this far. Me and a bunch of the Skype council are intently watching your run. Good luck and beat the game and the cancer. Stewie Lee." We have a $20 donation from Alex Uthoven, who says, "Alex here from Abstract Games. I hope someday we'll have a title that is featured in AGDQ. We love what you guys are doing. Cancer sucks, but games are awesome. Keep up the good work and kick cancer in the eye holes. Also, all animals are evil and must die."
So there you see me do a high jump off of that block. The Hammer Brothers movement is random, and I can't predict where they go, so jumping that high makes sure that I go over their highest move where he jumps and throws. And then same here as well. And then I'm going to fly into the ceiling here, and this will take me to the first secret exit and the first cannon to Warp 5. And you can read a few more donations. This is just about a minute-long cutscene where I'm warping.
All right, we have a rather large donation here. $1,004.73 from Marler5. This event is the reason I have my credit card information memorized, and this run right here is the most mind-boggling thing I've ever seen. Thank you for that generous donation.
So this is just the cannon that warps me to World 5.
We have a $20 donation from Kentai Kurodani, who says, "What's up, MTI? Your fellow active M2 runner here. Glad you can make it. Money goes to the runner's choice, and shout out to NSMB Wii, a quite underrated game."
Hey, what's up, Kenta?
So 5-1 is probably my least favorite level in this run. It's just kind of one of those levels, it's not particularly difficult, but there's a ton of just little annoying things that can mess up the run. So this block here, if I run up the turtle shell and hit the block when I'm right under it, it will always produce a star, which is why I don't jump up the turtle shell.
Here, not having the propeller uses a lot of time because you'd end up having to use the platform to go across the water. So using the propeller actually saves a lot of time.
All right, this is the first world where using the propeller in various places really starts paying dividends, as we'll see especially in the castle and in 5-4.
All right, we have a $10 donation from Jaguar Master, who says, "Seeing these runners blaze through these games for a good cause is an inspiration to all of us. With my mom having survived cancer 3 times due to it being caught early, I consider this a personal cause to make sure no one else has to suffer like she has. Save the people, save the animals." Thank you for your donation.
So this piranha encounter, cannot be avoided. He gives you the same pattern every time, and I missed one of the orbs there. I'll have to go back and get it. But this is just pretty standard, like the Hammer Brother encounters from Super Mario 3. And so at the fork here, going down to 5-3 is actually the faster level. It's only by a few seconds, and I'm not as comfortable with it, as well as 5-2 has one of my favorite little quirks about this game with the giant wigglers. So as you can see, the giant wigglers have really weird hitboxes that allow me to just kind of bounce into the center of them and off the ceiling repeatedly.
We have a $500 donation here. He says, "My mother is a breast cancer survivor and is going strong to this day. Hopefully my donation can help other families get through these unfortunate circumstances as well." Thank you for your donation. We have an $110 donation from Oasis, who says, "In Quake Chat, I said I would pay $5 for each death Dram would incur, so this is me ponying up. Let Dram give this to whoever he wants." Hype!
This castle is about 40 to 50 seconds faster using the propeller, so it's really important to have it. There's a lot of vertical movement in it.
Yeah, there's a specific movement I can take, and it'll give me about 3 or 4 seconds of leeway where if I make it to the top of the level without any mistakes, I just have to sit and wait for the walls to move. But this is the first level where having the propeller mushroom really just saves a ton of time. Like Bismuth said, it's about 45 to 50 seconds. So yeah, up here I just have to wait for the wall to move before I go and fight Iggy. So Iggy's pretty simple. Depending on what side I'm standing on when he starts going to this shell attack, he'll always end up in the same spot. And so the way the platforms move, I can just walk to where he's going to be, and I'll never run the risk of him running into me while he's doing this. And it's a pretty easy boss fight. Yeah. And
Okay, so the next level, level 5-4, is normally a several-minute-long auto-scroller that, using the helicopter, going to try and skip the entire thing. So he, this is basically serious time. He needs to focus for this.
All right, we have a $10 donation from Fontaine Tim. Fontaine Tim. I lost my father to small cell lung cancer before my junior year of college 2 years ago. I am proud to say that I pushed through and finished school thanks to how he raised me. Cancer is one of the worst things any family can experience. Oh.
Ah, that's death. The first two jumps are the hardest in that skip because you have to hit the wall enough, or hug the wall, to where you don't go too high and hit the Koopas, and you also have to wall kick really low so you don't hit the Koopas. And that one I just wall kicked too far. So at this point, it actually doesn't save any time because I'm so far into the run for me to go back and get another propeller. So I just kind of have to sit through the auto-scroller now. So this is a really good time for donations. It's about 2 minutes.
All right. We have a $50 donation from Keith Stack, who says, a whole week of speedruns is just what I crave. This goes to the animals. They must be saved. We have a $50 donation from Dubes, who said, I lost my father to cancer in 2009 and mother to cancer last year. Cancer sucks, but games are cool. Keep up the hype. Sorry to hear that. We have $50 from Fabi Yu, who says, keep on being awesome. Watched AGDQ and SGDQ for 3 years now, and it still never fails to amaze me how many ways my nostalgic games can be broken. Looking forward to more hype and sleep loss in the name of cancer research.
Hype.
Oh, and save those animals and score those frames. We have a $20 donation from Clark and Veronica, who says, lost several close family members to various types of cancer, but not only that, our beloved cat, Lizzie, of lung cancer. So in honor of Lizzie, save the animals.
You can't kill the mini Goombas with the POW block, so if they do come down, you have to go over them and kill them yourself.
Yeah, basically the way this auto-scroller works is, well, obviously it's an auto-scroller, but the number on the platform is the number of enemies that are on the platform with you. And when it gets to 5 or above, the platform stops until you clear out the enemies, or the enemies clear themselves out in the case of Bob-ombs.
They also give you a fire flower, and when you kill enemies with the fire flower, they drop coins, and those coins also count towards the counter.
Sorry if I'm interrupting anything, but I'd just like to mention that we just reached $350,000 in donations.
Nice.
Keep those donations coming, guys.
So here I use one of the mushrooms that the toad gave me from the piranha encounter. I'm going to damage boost through a boo, and it basically saves most of the time that I'd lose by not having the propeller. It allows me to jump over a few floating platforms. And this is also the second secret exit that will take me to the cannon to World 8. So this would probably be another good time for a donation or two, because it's just another cutscene where I am shooting the cannon to World 8.
All right. We have an $100 donation from Luigi Master 123 who says, I lost my father to lung cancer a few years ago. This donation is going out to him. I love what you guys are doing, and I hope this is successful. We have a $50 donation from Fennon McBender, who says, many years ago, I still immensely giddy when AGDQ comes around. Keep up the good work, guys. Love what you do. And I'd also at this time like to plug the Pinball Machine Grand Prize again. Pinball Joe has donated a Swords of Fury pinball machine as a grand prize for AGDQ 2015. This is a chance to own your very own pinball machine at home and help an awesome charity. Because this is a very special prize, a minimum bid of $50 with up to 4 bids of $200. Pinball Joe has also provided pinball machines at the AGDQ venue for people to play. Throughout the marathon, you can watch AGDQ attendees speedrunning pinball for new world records at pinballdonequick.com or their Twitch channel, twitch.tv/pinballjoe.
Okay, this level is one of the hardest. It's pretty much the hardest in the run, aside from the 5-4 skip. He has to get a mushroom in the middle of the level. Well, actually, the middle point will give him the mushroom, and then he'll take the fire flower, and he'll use the 2 health to damage boost through some of the lava, and following that will be a very tricky jump that barely goes over the hitbox of the lava pillar, and hopefully he gets it.
Yeah, the very last lava pillar has a very tiny window you can make it over, so your jump has to be very precise. The meteors here fall completely randomly, so if it falls in a really bad spot, you can die and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oof, nice.
Oh, he got it.
Nice.
That was really good.
So yeah, that jump, it looks like he would be hitting the lava, but it's kind of like the piranha plants in the first Super Mario Brothers, where it looks like he would hit them, but their hitbox is actually smaller than it looks like.
Okay, so in this level, he's going to take another secret exit, this one to a level called 8-7. He's going to basically bypass the rest of World 8, essentially.
Yeah, it ends up skipping 5 levels for a about 2.5-minute autoscroller.
Unfortunately, that one doesn't have any cool skips in it, even if he still had the helicopter, I'm pretty sure.
So here I'm going to skip the checkpoint flag and getting the mushroom, because taking the secret exit in the stage is easier as Small Mario. There's a really low ceiling in the secret exit. And so being Small Mario allows it to be easier for me to jump between these platforms and skip the wheels rolling against me.
And coming up is most people's favorite multiplayer level, but it's an auto-scroller, so it's not the favorite speedrunner level.
It's only everyone's favorite multiplayer level because you can throw all your friends off of the little dragon coaster. So I was trying to think in practice of any ways I could kind of spice up this level, because auto-scrollers are really boring in speedruns. And it ended up being that this was the level I died the most in practice, just from doing silly things. So not going to be very entertaining on this level, I apologize. This would be more good time for donations. It's about 2 minutes.
All right. We have $100 from Clownzo, who says, "This is a great cause. I appreciate you guys donating your time to make this awesome event happen. This donation is in honor of AGDQ's team. P.S. EmoArbiter has some sick flow." We have $25 donation from Veldiken, who says, "350K Mario hype."
Hype.
We have $20 from Nightcrawler2, who says, "Awesome event and cause. Here's to $350,000 more." We have a $20 donation from Pi is Good For You, who says, "Hey AGDQ, I've loved these speedrun marathons since I discovered them last year. My aunt is battling with lung cancer right now, and seeing so many people supporting cancer research and my favorite pastime, video games, is amazing. Keep up the good work and keep those games running. P.S. Kill all animals. Certainly hope you meet in the game." And right now, I'd also like to remind everybody that this is the last game to get in for the FE bid war for Fire Emblem. Currently, Path of Radiance is at $1,624, and Radiant Dawn is at $2,702. So if you want to see Path of Radiance, get those bids in. We have a $50 donation from Skinny D77, who says, "With a mother and father who are both fighting cancer, I really appreciate what you guys do. Thanks to all the organizers and runners and volunteers." We have an $118.35 donation from Fen, P-H-E-N, who says, "I'm always happy to see this community get together to kick cancer's butt. I wasn't able to donate the past few years, but I'll make up for it this year. I'm putting it all towards OOT Blindfolded because I want to see more speedruns. Also, kill the animals. Keep kicking butt, everyone."
Jumping off the dragon carts just before they get to the end is one of the few ways you can speed up that level a tiny, tiny bit.
Okay, so something important about the lava, and as you're about to see, a spinning cannon pipe thing, is that this game, in all but one level, the objects start moving when they appear on screen, and they're not on a universal timer. So it's not really random at all. You can't really change it if you mess up. The only time that actually makes a difference is in the last level, where if you make a mistake, all of your cycles are different.
Okay, and there's a couple smaller skips that can be done in this level as well, using the helicopter.
We have a $10 donation from John Blanchard, who says, "While I haven't lost anyone to cancer, I do recognize its hardships in people's lives, and I love that when we come together as a community to make a difference. Keep it up. Love you guys."
Right. Barely got it.
Bonking the ceiling is really scary for that jump. I think that's the first time I've made it after hitting the ceiling. This one's also scary. Okay.
Very nice.
So Bowser Jr. is a very easy boss fight. At the very start, I think I missed it, yeah. So I was a little late on my ground pound there, but as soon as you take control of Mario, if you can get a really quick ground pound, you'll hit him as soon as he drops the first ball down. And then this boss fight, unlike Bowser, is not random at all. So now we think we saved Peach. But Magic Koopa comes in and just ruins the day.
Instead of flying after her, Mario's just like, curse you, Koopa!
That's a pretty high quality plot twist right there.
So like Jarvis was saying, unlike the rest of the game, the timers in Bowser's Castle, it's split into 3 sections, and they're universal within the section. So like the flame bars in this part are all synced, and the platforms after the Bowser fight are all synced as well. Depending on the moves I make, even before they're on screen. So this is the last little auto-scroller section. It's not very long. But this game is very auto-scroller happy.
We have a $25 donation from Justin6, who says, "My girlfriend just lost her father to cancer, and I want to prevent others from having to deal with such a terrible loss. Keep up the good work. Oh, and screw the animals. Destroy them." We have a $50 donation from Zeiss, who says, "I just discovered AGDQ for the first time, and I was so touched by the effort of the event that I just had to be a part of it."
No, you want to play this safe with the helicopter, which why would you want to do that? You can just continually helicopter through the entire thing, and you'll end up just fine, but...
Now everything about Bowser is random, including the fireballs he throws at me in this chamber. So that was a pretty good pattern. He likes to do stupid things like that and make me fall into the hole there. Yeah, this is not time, by the way.
Obviously, the propeller makes that phase of the fight very, very easy. If you didn't have the propeller, you would have to wait for fireballs, and he shoots. The amount he shoots out is pretty random.
Yeah, you can only get under him when he jumps really high. This isn't like any of the other Mario games where you can just run into him and use your invincibility to walk through him. He'll still just bounce you right off.
All right. I believe you can jump over him, but it's very tricky to do.
And there's another high quality plot twist as well.
Rest in peace, Magic Koopa.
For this next part, he's trying to direct Bowser's fireballs to shoot at him. So what he's trying to do is to have the fireballs aim higher. That way the fireballs doesn't destroy the ground he's standing on.
I jumped early. It's fine. Okay, time is going to be when I hit the big switch at the end of this section. I missed the cycle there. So it's coming up right here. And time. .28. That's pretty good for missing 5-4, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. And that is New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
I'm going to show the parkour
already missed it. I was just going to show it if I didn't have an attempt.
Yeah, okay.
And here we see Princess Peach has some like Sailor Moon magic power here. I have no idea why she doesn't use that to defend herself. She just hovers down there. Just before we go here, I should point out 2 years ago I actually ran this co-op with my wife. It wasn't a solo effort by me. She's sitting somewhere out there in the audience. Hi, honey.
Also, just wanted to give a real quick shout out to my family and friends and my girlfriend, who I know are all watching at home. So thank you guys for your support.
All right, that was New Super Mario Bros. Wii, run by EmoArbiter. Great run. And up next, we have Fire Emblem Path of Radiance or Path of Dawn. We're going to go to a quick 60-second break, and we'll be back.